Hello and welcome to your local Legotopia speech for today at the local Legotopia Capitol. Thank you, Legos, for joining with us once again live here. And today we are presenting the local election speech by President Carter Chavez for today in the country of Legotopia for today. Happy Election Day to you folks for joining with us for today on Election Day in America for this 2020 year. Very important year this time once again, but please rise for your local Legotopia president for today and the local national anthem for today's Legotopia President speech over concerns over the election and his opinions about the election for today. And thank you, Legos, for joining with us on this live Legotopia Nation speech. And thank you, local Legos, joining with us once again live here at the local Legotopia Capitol for today. I'm Legotopia President presenting today's election speech. And it's a beautiful day to have Election Day for this 2020 year of over presidential elections for today and regular elections, of course, for today as well. Thank you for joining with us once again live here at the local Legotopia Capitol. Beautiful day it is, with temperatures looking absolutely awesome. And here we go with today's 2020 presidential election speech from me as Legotopia President for today. We just got done with Halloween, moving on to the month of November, on to November 3rd, 2020. A lot of people in the United States of America have been waiting for this day, even though the election won't be fully done till a couple days from now, and we won't know the full results of who will win so far. But I believe so far who is winning between the two presidential candidates is President Biden, or not President Biden, Vice President Biden so far. Joe Biden so far is winning by just a couple more points ahead of Trump. And of course, today's speech isn't over hate. It's over new changes to come to the United States of America that they've been needing for the past couple of months and years or so with President Trump being in office, of course. With the nation, of course, being in today's election, we are together in this as a Legotopia nation itself as well. And today I'm going to be speaking out my opinions about the election results and stuff that my opinion goes towards. So I'm not trying to make everyone's other opinions not matter at this point. But thank you for joining with us once again live here at the local Legotopia Capitol for the presidential election. Last time we did an election speech was at least 4 years ago when Trump was running in office and Hillary Clinton was in office, or not in office, but they were running to go into office. Of course, Trump did win, and he did win those 4 years. He's looking to do another 4 years after today's election. Overall, for today, in my opinion, of course, with the country of the United States, they need a strong leader at this time. They're going through a lot of issues, a lot of problems, not just there, but also around the world as well, and other countries as well are having some issues. But in the meantime, the United States have been chosen to be the ones that are having the most issues with racial equality and lots of problems just like that. A lot of hate and stuff is going on in the United States right now. And I've been researching a lot of stuff about this stuff that is going on in the United States. And unfortunately, the United States is seeing a lot of that hate stuff going on towards a lot of people right now. So in my opinion, right now the United States does need a leader that is going towards releasing that hate from the United States and getting rid of it for once and for all. There's still going to be hate no matter what, but right now at this time in the United States with the COVID and stuff going on and other issues going on is causing lots of problems in the country itself with a lot of the Americans and stuff and the citizens in America, of course, as well. With Legotopia, of course, giving an example as Legotopia, we as a nation, we haven't seen too much hate this year. It is slowly going back up again. The last time we saw a lot of hate crimes and a lot of bad stuff going on in our country itself was at least 3 or 4 years ago. So far we've come back as a nation, and I hope the United States as well does. My opinion, who I think I want to win, even though me being a United States citizen itself in real life, I did not vote this year, unfortunately. The reason why is just because I didn't want to at this time, and that's just my opinion about it. If you guys don't like the opinion, then suit yourself. That's your opinion about it as well. Everyone has their own opinion. There's no need to hate anyone who has a different opinion than yours. So overall, today, yeah, I did not vote, but if I did have to choose to vote, I would vote for Joe Biden. The reason why I would vote for Joe Biden is I think he's the most biggest leader to stop those crimes from happening and those big hate things going on in the United States. I think he would reduce it. I don't think he would stop it fully, but I think he would help it a little bit more than President Trump does. That's just my opinion about it. If you guys do not agree, I understand. I'm not hating on you. I hope you guys don't hate on me on that as well. But as one issue with that, with the election as well, a lot of Americans are divided right now. One issue that the United States is having is division between basically two groups in America. Unfortunately, I wish it was just one group, but right now it's the Republicans and the Democrats right now, and then of course those people who believe in both sides as well. So it's very divided right now with issues as well, including the racial equality, with the whole Black Lives Matter stuff going on as well. It's very, very sad to see that going on once again. I'm not against Black Lives Matter. I'm very towards that. I agree with all the issues that they are doing to stop the racial inequality and stuff from happening in the United States and also around the world. I'm really proud that they are introducing that as well. I'm very happy that they're doing that. And some people aren't very happy that that is going on, but also some issues that they are rising with more division with that political type of racial equality is causing more division in America and the United States as well, and also around the world, unfortunately. So with those riots, with those protests, with everything that is going on overall, it's causing even more bad stuff and more just more division and stuff in the United States and of course around the world as well. So unfortunately, I hope Joe Biden does win. We'll see by at least 7 or 6 days or so. Today this is the last day to vote, so I do recommend if you are a United States of American to vote right now. If you are in the United States, so go vote before today ends. I believe you have like 7 o'clock p.m. at your time, Eastern, Mountain, etc. time, and so go vote now if you are in the United States of America. But I'm not telling everyone to vote, but I'm just just recommending that everyone should vote. It's just a thing that everyone should be doing right now. Even though myself, I did not vote this year, I have my reasons, and of course, you people who are out there that did not vote as well, you have your reasons as well. I'm not going to be against you over those issues as well. So, thank you, local Legos, for joining with us for today's presidential election speech for today at the local Legotopia Capitol for this 2020 year. A very crazy year so far. We're going to move on to COVID issues and stuff, not just in the United States of America, but around the world as well. And I know a lot of people are sick and tired of hearing the COVID issues and stuff that are going around all over the news and stuff and all over the world. But we have to introduce this topic once again for today's presidential election speech, because this is another reason why this election is a very good or very big issue election for this 2020 year. So here we go with today's speech. And overall, COVID cases, of course, are going to keep rising and keep going down, and issues and stuff like that will be going on. One issue that people are having trouble with is the mask issue. Lots of people are not choosing to wear masks. No one can force someone to wear a mask, of course. They have to, of course, issue that order to the citizens of that area. If the COVID cases are going up, to issue that order, because that is their job. They're trying to reduce the amount of cases so they can go down. Of course, no one agrees with that. That's also another reason why America is very divided right now as well, and also around the world they are divided with that issue, because a lot of people choose not to protect others and protect themselves as well from this bad virus that is going on. Of course, I have my opinions about it. I'm going to share some of my opinions about the COVID stuff as well. Honestly, all this COVID stuff I think is true, but at the same time, I think they overcomplicated it, made everyone scared too much over this virus overall. That's just my opinion about it. If you guys don't agree, that is all right. You have your opinion about it, and I have my opinion as well. So thank you for joining with us with the COVID cases as well. COVID in Legotopia area as well. If you guys are wondering, Legotopia is doing very well over the COVID cases. Not too many COVID cases are going on in Legotopia. That's why we are still able to do the Sango events and stuff, the annual fun events that you Legos love seeing on the YouTube channel as well. So that's why we are able, but we are still issuing those COVID safe distances and issuing an order for people to wear masks if they choose to. Overall, not too many cases are going up. Everyone's staying safe overall. 6 studs apart, of course, is going on at the local football games as well. If you guys have been seeing, we have a lot of people just 6 studs apart. Not too many people released the number to have less crowd at the stadiums and stuff in Legotopia Nation as well, by my order, and also by mayor's orders around each state in Legotopia Nation. So overall, COVID cases aren't looking too bad in the Legotopia area as well. So we are also issuing just safer stuff all around as well. So I think that's pretty much going to conclude today's presidential election speech from me as Legotopia president for today. Hope you guys liked today's event, and please stay tuned and remember to vote for today on election day of 2020 on November 3rd, 2020 for today. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and signing out to you folks for today from the Legotopia capital nation of Sango City area for today. Please stay tuned for more events, and Legotopia president signing out to you guys. And remember, you will always be a Lego.
Donald Trump is first warned of the virus. He ignores it.
We have it totally under control. It's going to be just fine.
Defends the Chinese government instead. January 30th, Trump's own cabinet secretary warns of a pandemic, raising concerns that the Chinese government isn't being transparent. Trump calls him an alarmist.
We think we have it very well under control. We're working very closely with China and other countries, and we think it's going to have a very good ending for us.
The next day, the Dow plummets 600 points. Desperate to protect the stock market from sliding further, Trump continues to deny the threat and praise the Chinese government.
We're doing great in our country. China, I spoke with President Xi, and they're working very, very hard, and I think it's going to all work out fine. Looks like by April, in theory, when it gets a little warmer, it miraculously goes away.
But global cases more than double, spreading to over 24 countries. February 25th, one of the CDC's top experts, Nancy Messonnier, speaks out, warning it could soon become a full-scale pandemic.
Disruption to everyday life may be severe, and I told my children that while I didn't think that they were at risk right now, we as a family need to be preparing for significant disruption of our lives.
Mr. Trump was, quote, furious as he watched the stock market crash after her comments. Trump didn't want to upset the markets. So for the last 5 days of February, the Trump administration took to the airwaves to deny the truth.
We have contained this, I won't say airtight, but pretty close to airtight.
Thanks to the president and this team's aggressive containment efforts, this disease, as Dr. Schuchat said, is contained.
February 27th, the market sees through the denials. The Dow continues to plunge, but Trump keeps up the false message.
It will go away. Just stay calm. It will go away. I think we're going to get through it very well.
April turns into May. The virus doesn't disappear. There is no miracle. The cases mount. The death toll grows. More than 33 million Americans lose their jobs to the pandemic. Unemployment reaches Great Depression-era levels. Donald Trump doesn't understand. We have an economic crisis because we have a public health crisis. And we have a public health crisis because he refused to act. Donald Trump didn't build a great economy. His failure to lead destroyed one.
For too long, Washington flourished, politicians prospered, the establishment protected itself, but not the citizens of our country. Their victories have not been your victories. Their triumphs have not been your triumphs. That all changes starting right here and right now. From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land. It's going to be only America first. Buy American and hire American. No challenge can match the heart and fight and spirit of America. We will not fail. Our country will thrive and prosper again. We will reinforce old alliances and form new ones and unite the civilized world against radical Islamic terrorism, which we will eradicate completely from the face of the earth. We will be protected by the great men and women of our military and law enforcement. We will bring back our jobs. We will bring back our borders. We will bring back our wealth. And we will bring back our dreams. We will face challenges. We will confront hardships. But we will get the job done. Together, we will determine the course of America and the world for many, many years to come. This moment is your moment. It belongs to you.